Yo guys, how's it going? It's been a while, it's been a hot minute, but here we are with the final episode of this reaction series. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna react to any more TV shows, but hey, this was a fun little series that was put together. Before we continue the video, if you are new around here, feel free to subscribe and like the video, because it's just happy days for everyone, right? So this video is not a complete reaction video, but it's a partial reaction video, and also my thoughts on how the episodes went. It's a recap. It's a recap reaction video. On to the video. It's time! So in episode 4, we left Sharon and Rhonda where they went into the suite. It's very romantic in there, and it's their ultimate test of chastity, which is even so weird to say. Jeez. But here's the best part. So episode 5 starts off with them coming out all smiles. It only means one thing. However, they soon find out, the whole crew finds out that they didn't actually do the dirty. However, instead they did do a whole lot of other things, which cost them a grand total of $16,000. Yeah, $16,000 is a lot of money for doing some inappropriate things. The entire crew has seen like what sort of relationships they can form. Francesca sits down with Rhonda. They have a little girl on girl talk. Frankie wants like information, she wants advice on how to take it forward with Harry, which is quite promising to see from her. And yeah, Bryce and Chloe make out. This is why I don't like Bryce, but hey, it's another 3K gone from the prize pot, so was it worth it? I don't know. We're gonna find out anyway. Haley, being Haley, is being an ultimate Dumbo. She doesn't believe in this system, right? She doesn't believe that they can form emotional relationships with each other, that the whole system is flawed according to her. She's going around talking to people just saying like, no, I don't approve of this, blah blah blah, whatever, right? Lana, good old Lana, she hosts a workshop for the guys. And it was quite interesting to see, right? Because we have all these presumptions about assumptions about all these guys, like they're just total dickheads and like they can't be taught anything more. So what happens is there's a dude, whatever, I forgot his name, makes all the guys cover themselves in mud, which was interesting. Like each guy had to like put mud across the other guy. But then the whole purpose of the workshop was that the guys had a canvas and they had to write down things that they've been called or that they think of themselves, and the stuff that they came up with was really like it made me feel bad for them, just because there's so many layers to people and that we never notice or we never even think about. But this brings all the guys together. It strengthens their bond as a male pack. And at the end of the episode, Francesca talks to Harry and she wants him back. Harry's got rules, which leads up to episode 6. So we left episode 5 with Francesca talking to Harry, and they want to clear things off, and she wants him back, which is a step forward in this whole process. So now Harry lays down the law. He's got rules that Francesca needs to follow and that will help them in this process. One of those rules being that he doesn't want to actually break the house rules, meaning that he doesn't want to like fondle or whatever, which is great for the naughty little possum that he is. And this whole thing with Chloe and Bryce, like it isn't working out for Chloe because she wants a man with banter, as she says. And surprise, Haley got the axe. Lana noticed that Haley isn't actually 100% fully committed into this process, and she's off. She's gone. Goodbye, sayonara. Because honestly, she didn't add any value into this show, and they're probably like, it's a cost just keeping her there anyway. So yeah, she's out. That's one gone. But obviously, with one person less, you need to fill up the island, right? Or the house or whatever. So the show introduces 3 more people: Lydia, Madison, and Corey. Now if you thought Bryce was bad, Corey is the worst. Like I like Bryce now compared to Corey, and you'll find out why. Mainly because I think Corey is Chloe's type, you know, like with the tattoos and like buff and whatnot. And like literally in my notes I just put it as Chloe likes trash, because he is that bad. You see this little romance thing brewing up with David and Lydia, and I think David's finally like found the person for him on the island. This whole episode's been an episode of just saying goodbye, because now one of my favorites is actually leaving. He's gone, and that is Matthew, aka Jesus, on the show. Well, the reason he left is because he wasn't finding that emotional connection with anyone on the island, and that he wanted to progress, so he needed to find the one for him outside of the show. And it was a really sad situation when he told everyone. Which kind of sucks because I was beginning to like him. I liked him, and he was a fun dude. He was a very fun dude. I remember how I kept calling Corey trash? It's because he just used Chloe. He's just on the island. He saw like how pretty the girls were and how great the house is and all that stuff. He just used Chloe just for like one makeout session and he's done. And like he tells this to Harry, and Harry's like, yeah, just do whatever you want. If you feel like it'll make you progress, just do it. Just get it done with. And my man Corey does exactly that, and he goes after Frankie right under Harry's nose, which is actually funny as hell. Throughout the episode you see him flirting with Frankie, right? And Francesca's like going back to her old ways where she's like, I don't know if I should do this or if I should go ahead with this. Whatever, there's no faith with this woman. Weirdly, Lana gives Corey the chance to like go on a date with any of the girls that he wants, and he chooses Francesca, which is a pretty bold move given the relationship she has with Harry. This sets Chloe off. She finds out and she starts hating on Corey, as she should. And then she starts hating on Francesca for actually going ahead with the date. And like she's proper, like she feels betrayed, right? But weirdly, like while Francesca's on this date, she doesn't give in. Like, this is my big thing about her. She doesn't give in, which is amazing. And she just walks off. Like once she finds out like things are like tensing up, she's like, nah, this is not for me. Goodbye. So now we're going to the next day, on the next episode, the next day. And so like Chloe's still pissed off with Francesca for what she's done. And Lana gives a workshop to the girls to discover their self-worth, because they're more than just their bodies. They should treat themselves with a little more respect than they already do. Increase their self-worth, I guess. And major bombshell of the show, Rhonda has a kid. For 7 episodes, Rhonda's kid's been in the daycare center. Like, there's been no mention of this child, which is nuts. Wait, she's got a kid. Wow. And Harry and Francesca are just 2 naughty quesadillas. Because on the night, let's just say Francesca goes under the sheets, and that's where the episode ends. It's the final episode. Jeez. It's like I've been on the island for a month. This is the final episode. It's the day where they find out who wins and the total amount, right? And right now, the amount's not looking good. So to celebrate that it's the final episode, Lana throws everyone a white party, which everyone's having fun. And then she comes back with a little twist that the team can actually win back the money, some of the money that they've lost, which is great news, right? But here's the twist. Since Harry and Francesca actually lost the most amount of money, aka $32,000, they have to go into the private suite and last the night without doing anything, no form of contact. Well, whatever. If they do, they don't get the money back, and if they don't touch each other, then they get the money back. And no one has any faith in them. And by this point, why would you have any faith in them, right? Because they just can't keep their hands to themselves. And you know, like the next day comes around, everyone's like, shit, they've done it. They've lost, they haven't won back any money. It's just gone at this point, right? Wrong. They actually did not do anything, which blows my mind, right? And they've just proven that they're actually trying to make this work, which is amazing. So now, the big reveal. Who is the actual winner of Too Hot to Handle? Drum roll, please. It's actually everyone. It's everyone who lasted that long. Everyone who's been on that 1 month journey. It was more than the money. It was more like if they could actually change the way these people think and their behavior and their habits, which most of them did. I don't know what happens afterwards, but we'll find out. So that's it. That's the end of this series. Hope you've enjoyed it with me, because I have enjoyed it by myself. It's been a journey. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to react to more TV shows, but hey, who knows? If you guys want more, let me know in the comments below. Until then, see ya.